All right, go. All right, before we get started with this live stream, folks, I want to send my condolences and my thoughts and prayers to Connor Zillage. After winning at Watkins Glen yesterday, he took a terrifying fall and it looked like he was motionless in victory lane. But thankfully, he is okay. But unfortunately, he suffered a broken collarbone during that fall. So, wishing all the prayers and wishing Connor Zillage on a speedy recovery after that terrifying fall he had yesterday after winning at the Glen. So prayers out to you, Connor Zillage. Get well soon. And also, I want to send my condolences to Robbie Brewer's family after the terrifying loss of Robbie Brewer after he suffered a heart attack at Bowman Gray Stadium. So doing what he loved doing, which was racing. So prayers go out to Robbie Brewer's family and friends after what happened in Bowman Gray Stadium yesterday. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. Now let's get into this weekend. It is now time for race number 24 of 36 as NASCAR's Cup Series best are in upstate New York for the running of the Go Bowling at the Glen at Watkins Glen. This fast 2.45-mile road course has had its fair share of intense moments since the 80s, from Jeff Gordon's streak starting his road course winning streak that started in 1997 with his first win at the Glen, to Tony Stewart collecting a pair of to Tony Stewart getting the most wins at the Glen, which started at Watkins Glen in 2002 when he started his winning ways on the road. And then, now coming into this weekend, also to Hendrick Motorsports winning like five in a row. Chase Elliott in 2018 and 2019, then Kyle Larson in 21 and 22, and William Byron in 23. Now we get into last year when Christopher Buescher outdueled SVG in a hard-fought battle to win at the Glen. Who will get it done this weekend? That's yet to be determined as we're about to go racing in upstate New York. SVG Specialist is the favorite coming into this race. Can he continue his dominance on the road? It looks as though he has the best shot at it. All right, it's time for the command here in upstate New York. Crank him up, gang, crank him up. And the engines roar to life as 39 of NASCAR's best are about to take on the 2.45-mile road course in upstate New York. And watch out for the bus stop chicane right before the carousel. It is going to be difficult for these drivers, no doubt about that. But the Go Bowling at the Glen coming up next on USA Network. Just came on to say hi. God bless Connor Zillage and Robbie Brewer. Yes.
I'm so tired.
Right. Hold on a second, guys. Gotta do something real fast. All right. Sorry about that. I had to make a phone call real fast. But we're back, and the cars are now rolling out on the track. Hello, NASCAR fan live streams. How you doing this afternoon? I was worried sick when it happened. What happened between Michael McDowell and Austin Hill was just an afterthought after that fall. Yeah, yeah, give me good racing today. Yeah, for real. After what happened in the Truck Series on Friday and what we saw yesterday in the Xfinity Series, I hope we have good racing. But anyways, here's the starting lineup. Ryan Blaney on the pole, and right next to him, road course specialist SVG. In row 2, you got Ross Chastain and Chase Briscoe. Decent qualifying run for Briscoe. In row 3, Kyle Busch starting in the 5th spot alongside Michael McDowell. In row 4, you find Alex Bowman and Carson Hocevar. Decent qualifying run for Hocevar. And rounding out the top 10 positions, Christopher Bell and William Byron. Row 6 finds Joey Logano and Christopher Buescher, who won last year's race at the Glen. Row 7 got Austin Cindric and Ty Grandpa Gibbs. I wanted good racing, but I don't mind it. But I don't mind wrecks though. I just don't want to like what happened in the trucks and yesterday. Yeah. And going back to the Austin Hill situation, he just came back from being suspended last week after what took place in Indianapolis, and he's still causing drama like this. Like seriously, NASCAR has got to do something about Austin Hill. It may not have looked intentional, but still, Austin Hill just came back from a suspension and he's still acting like a terrorist on the track. Come on now. Like seriously, somebody has got to do something for Austin Hill. because this cannot continue. What if Michael McDowell got seriously hurt in that wreck yesterday? Because he literally hit both guardrails of Watkins Glen very hard. First a hard shot to the left side of the track, then to the right side of the track. Literally both sides coming out of turn 5. What if Michael McDowell was seriously hurt in that crash? Like, seriously. I don't know what it's going to take, but Austin Hill cannot keep doing this. He can't keep doing this. And I just missed the majority of the starting lineup, but whatever. I had to go on that rant about what Austin Hill did yesterday. Well, NASCAR said the 87 will not be in the field today. Yeah, I did see that because of what happened to Connor Zillage yesterday. And Trackhouse Racing decided not to run the 87 for the Cup race today. But I think it's for the best anyways. So continuing to pray for Connor Zillage after that terrifying fall he took yesterday after winning at the Glen. Hey Kyle, how do you feel? You're up front in this race. You're starting up front in this race. How do you feel? Fuck you! I thought I told you not to bother me while I'm preparing for this race. New curbs at the Glen? No. The curbs have been like that since last year. The curbs have been like that since last year when they're colored blue, red, and yellow. They've been like that since last year. (2023) looked different. Yeah, the curbs at the Glen did look different in 2023. That was when they were painted red and yellow. They were painted red and yellow for a long time until they recently switched up to red, yellow, and blue from 2024 to now. And the drivers are now going down pit lane to test their pit speeds. And this road course is long, but it is fast. 2.45 miles in length. They changed the restart zone. Yeah, they did change the restart zone. I first noticed that when I did the live reactions to the truck race just on Friday, and the restart zone is just before turn 7. I guess it's to prevent. I guess it's for the best. Should try to get for drivers to get sorted out before they head into turn 1. That's my guess, but I don't know. And don't forget, this is not the only time that the restart zone was pushed back to the before the last turn. The last turn. Remember, back at the Chicago street course, the restart zone was before the last turn. At the Chicago street course, the restart zone was just before the last turn when they took the green. So I don't think it's any different. They did it at Indy Road Course in 2023. Yeah, they did. That's right. Exactly. I did notice that as well. They did do that at Indy Road Course in 2023. Move the restart zone before the last turn. Hey, Grandpa, I can win it! Well, you have to focus first, Ty. You have to focus to get to the front. All right, 39 drivers, 39 of NASCAR's best, about to take on the 2.45-mile road course at the Glen. In 3 more races before the final 10 races postseason, the pace car distances itself from the field as we're about to go bowling here at the Glen. Through the restart zone, Ryan Blaney's on the gas, the green flag is in the air, and the go bowling at the Glen is underway in upstate New York. Over 150 or 60 miles an hour headed down into turn 1. Everybody gets through it cleanly as they're still side by side as they head through the uphill S's. And Blaney's going to clear SVG to the early lead. Now braking hard down to about 90 miles per hour as they head into the bus stop chicane. Cleanly through the bus stop chicane. Goes through the drivers. Now through the carousel and down the chute. Now into turn number 6. Here goes the AJ Allmendinger trying to take a peek to the left side of Bubba Wallace as they go through turn 7. And Carson Hocevar picking up positions one at a time, side by side with Kyle Busch, as Ryan Blaney leads the first lap. Here goes Byron to the inside of Carson Hocevar trying to make something work. Oh, Allmendinger looked a bit too wide there. No harm, no foul. Yep, there it is. The track is going to change as the run progresses. As everybody getting sorted out, all single file throughout the most of the field, as Ryan Blaney continues to hold a slim lead over SVG, the road course specialist. Wow, literally using all of the racetrack coming off turn 1. Over 170 miles per hour, breaking down to like 100 miles per hour as they head into the bus stop chicane. as we're continuing to ride on board with SVG, seeing how he rides this racetrack. Through turn 6 and turn 7, trying to use up most of the curve to get a good drive off the corner. Well, meanwhile, deep in the field, what's going on back there between Herbst and Dillon? Riley Herbst trying to keep Ty Dillon behind him. Whoa! As Dillon clips the curb a little bit, it kind of sent Todd Gilliland wide just a little bit. No, that's Zane Smith. That's Zane Smith. Oops. And Riley Herbst going underneath Denny Hamlin through the bus stop chicane. No harm, no foul, as Denny Hamlin just let him have it. And speaking of Hamlin, not a good qualifying run. Not a good qualifying run at all. But again, Denny Hamlin's weakness is on the road courses. Whoa. Byron goes a little bit wide. Don't know what's going on with Byron. Went a little bit too wide through turn 6. That cost him a few positions. Bowman. Oh, contact. That's what happened. A little bit of contact there. Now Byron's under attack from Joey Logano as Logano tries to get it in the S says no can do. Something up with that car. What for Byron? I don't think it was something up with Byron's car. There was contact between him and Bowman heading into turn 6. That's why he was a bit wide. As we're riding on board with Ty Gibbs. Oh, Hamlin. Oh, okay. Now we're looking back at Byron. Oh, Larson goes around. That's at the exit of turn 1. At the exit of turn 1. Keeps going. We stay green. But now he's got his work cut out to try to get up through this field. There he is. Oh, just all by himself. Looked either a wheel hop or he just lost it. It was either a wheel hop or he just lost it on his own. But up front, it is still Ryan Blaney continuing to lead the way over SVG, Chase Briscoe, Ross Chastain, and Michael McDowell, the top 5, as Larson goes to pit lane. Probably to swap tires after that little spin he had. Hmm? Whoa, what's going on now? Mechanical issues? What's going on with Larson now? Mechanical issues? That's not good. That's not good for Larson. Yikes, things just went from bad to worse for Larson. But up front, it is Ryan Blaney continuing to lead the way here at the Glen. Hey, look at that. We got side by side commercial. Side by side commercials. Look at that. What a shot of the drivers going through the bus stop chicane or entering the bus stop chicane. All right, and we are back at the Glen. We're back at the Glen, and it's still the Ryan Blaney show up front. He's led all the laps so far, and he's starting to pull away from SVG just a little bit. Open up to about a second, 1.1 seconds over SVG. There's Connor Zillage. Yeah, get well soon, Connor. Get well soon, Zillage. Get well soon, Zillage. It's good to know that Zillage is doing all right. Wishing him on a speedy recovery to hopefully get back behind the wheel very soon. Only 19 years old, too. And he was having a breakout season. And once again, we're looking back at Denny Hamlin in the 29th spot. Again, not a good qualifying run at all for Hamlin. And judging where he's at, he's barely made any progress from where he started. Larson DNF probably. Well, he's off the racetrack right now, so he might return back on the track soon. I'm not so sure. He might return on the track. Just don't know when. But meanwhile, this is for third as Ross Chastain is trying to catch up to Chase Briscoe. Looked like Chastain had a good run through the bus stop chicane and got to the bumper, but he just can't do anything about that run. He's trying to keep him in his sights. Tires a little better than Blaney. That's what SVG is saying. Oh, I see. So he's just hanging out right behind Blaney, trying to save as much as he can, trying to save some tire. Because SVG is doing a good job riding right behind Blaney because it's still early on in this race. A lot can still happen. But up front, Ryan Blaney continues to show the way at the Glen. What are the 3 pedals on the car when they brake? I'm not so sure. To be honest with you. And a commercial break. Well, at least it's side by side. Plus, This racetrack is pretty big to be honest. So, but yeah, 6 to go now, 5 to go on the stage. At least it's side by side. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Oh, Ty Gibbs on pit road. Could this be a little bit of strategy play for Gibbs? This could be a little strategy play for Ty Gibbs as he's down and away. Grandpa, I just pitted. Focus, Ty. Oh, it looks as though SVG is trying to put some pressure on Blaney, trying to capitalize or trying to close the gap on Blaney for the stage win. Oh, and here comes some other takers. Chase Briscoe and Ross Chastain coming out to pit lane. And here comes Christopher Bell as well as William Byron, I think Brad Keselowski, and many others as well. Oh, Bubba Wallace is on pit road as well. Yep. Yep, that's Keselowski pulling into his stall. Chastain's down and away. Bubba Wallace is down and away. I believe. Yep, Eric Jones is getting serviced up. Reddick's getting serviced up. Cindric's on pit road. 2 tires for Cindric. Byron's down and away as well. What will the leaders do this time? Will they pit or not? Nope. They're staying out. And here comes McDowell and Kyle Busch on pit road as well. And I believe that's Hocevar coming in as well, but right behind these guys. Yep, Hocevar's on pit lane as well. Oh, Kyle missed his stall. He overshot his stall just a little bit. And Josh Berry's on pit lane. Logano, Allmendinger, Haley, Gilliland, Dillon, Hamlin, and Herbst. Busch down and away. Yeah, here it is. Whoa! Whoa! That was a bit shaky. Coming in a bit too hot there, KB. He came in a bit too hot. Watch out. Oh, that was close. That was close between Hocevar and Gibbs. And here come the leaders. Here come the leaders, Blaney and SVG. Yep, and Buescher stays out. Same with Bowman. So it's just those two, Blaney and SVG. It's Cody Ware in the top 10. Why is he there? Get him out of the top 10 now. But up front, Christopher Buescher, or Chris Buescher, who won last year here at the Glen, back up front, looking for the stage win. Looking for the stage 1 win. Yep. Final lap in stage 1 now. Oh, don't! This is a bit hairy between KB and William Byron. Tied off turn 7. So they're battling for whatever position. Oh, this is the battle for 15th. Byron has the preferred line heading into turn 1. And he's going to get it over KB. Oh, but Cowboys trying to fight back. This is tight in the S's. Can't go side by side through the S's. But they had to avoid the slow Cole Custer, who stayed out during that stint. Yep, and through turn 7, last year's winner Christopher Buescher, or Chris Buescher, will win stage number 1 at the Glen, picking up right where he left off last year. Wow, Cody Ware actually finished in the top 10 and got only 1 stage point, but wow. Hey, Alessandro, I'm doing just fine today. How about you?
Psoriatic arthritis symptoms, but just okay isn't okay. And I was done suddenly. If you still have symptoms after trying Humira or Enbrel, Rinvoq works differently. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that can rapidly relieve joint pain, stiffness, and swelling as fast as 2 weeks for some. And even in the 3-year mark, many people felt this relief. Rinvoq can stop joint damage, and in PSA, can leave skin clear or almost clear. Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and liver. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events: infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant or planning. Don't take it allergic or have an infection.
Rick Ware Racing has been doing good this year. That's kind of a hot take, but okay. Doing well. You probably mentioned it, but Connor Zilch had a frightening fall when he won the Xfinity race. Glad he's doing fine. Yeah, I did mention that. I mentioned that at the beginning of this live stream. And wishing him a speedy recovery. Hopefully soon.
Let's get an update on Kyle Larson. What's the latest, Dave? So, unfortunately, after the crew pushed him back to the garage area, this is where the 5 car has remained. They changed the brake lines. They asked Kyle to pump the brakes to see if there were any leaks in the system, and crew chief Daniel bring it back and said, no, we're going to do it again. We have a seal issue, so we'll have to try that again.
A seal issue? Yikes.
Try to fix something like this in the middle of a race, and you've got to get it right.
Yikes.
It's for quality control to try to avoid issues like this. Now, with Kyle Larson, who's already won 3 races on the season, he can look back and say, well, if you're going to have this issue, now's a great time. But what aren't they going to learn about this Goodyear tire that we'll see at the Roval? What aren't they going to be able to do? Could they score some points? And now this is the fear that keeps a crew chief up at night through the entire playoffs. Because a simple, O-ring or seal of the fitting has eliminated the 5 from contention, and that could just be what knocks you out of the playoffs later in the year. That kind of year for this team.
So once they come back around, the remaining drivers who did not stop under that first stage will come down pit road this time by. That being Busher, Bowman, Priest, Elliott, Nemechek, Stenhouse, and Cody, it's Cody Ware. Yep, and here's the remaining drivers that did not stop. Well, a few of the drivers. It's Bowman, Stenhouse, Ware, and Nemechek. Yeah, I just noticed that too. Yeah, Chris Buescher decided to stay out for some. Apparently. Decided to stay out, apparently. Huh. All right. So once we come back, we'll get the restart going. We'll get the race going again for stage number 2. All right. Back.
Should be beautiful all day and night. This is an important hearing. If we don't get this, we're boned. Solid pep talk. This is a great case. Leo finds out that my boyfriend is
All right. You have no idea what that 51 scheme is? Yeah, I'm not so sure what Cody Ware is running either. Is it okay that that you follow me on IG? You can follow me back if you want. Yeah, it's totally fine. It's totally fine, Alessandro.
Go to jacuzzibathroom.com or call 800-307-2985. Call now.
Hi, it's Christina again. I'm here to tell you about an all-new special offer. Jacuzzi bathroom model has a design you'll love at a price you can afford. We're waiving all installation costs and postponing all payments for up to 1 year. And best of all, they can install it in as little as 1 day with no stress and no mess. Take advantage of this special TV offer today.
Go to jacuzzibathroom.com or call 800-307-2985. Call now. Here in the Clear Lakes region of Upstate New York today, the Go Bowling at Glen. Stage 1 went very quick. Very quick. Yes, it did. 20-center Dale Care, 28-year-old AJ Allmendinger. And should we be surprised, DJ, that the 3 drivers right around the cut line all stayed out and earned stage points here in stage 1? Yeah, no surprise at all. I mean, you have to play the game to a certain point. These guys are trying to do the right thing at this particular time to solidify their spot if there's that many points available for them to get. So I understood that. Chase Elliott battling for that regular season championship. So everything kind of went as expected. You said the weather's great and the fans have come out, but they love the bid that this is here at Watkins Glen. But here's the deal. They all played the same game. They all kind of matched each other with points, DJ. Yeah, so
I hope the YouTube ID verification stuff isn't true. Yeah, I did see that as well. YouTube's stupid policy now where YouTube's requiring ID for some reason for users under the age of 18. Like, are you serious right now, YouTube? Why? Yep, no problem, Alessandro.
Only thing you need to know is one plan means you start with fresh tires, one plan means you start with old tires. So help you get a little dress rehearsal here. Bush and Chase Elliott are going to start with old tires. So the rest of these engineers and Gucci's will have their eyes peeled to see if they're going to pull this off. They mentioned over a second fall off of the tires from the time they started the race to the time they hit it. But now the tires have cooled off. So the question is, and no one knows this answer, they're getting ready to find out. How do these tires fire off? How much equipment they have? Good point, Steve. Everybody wants to know because if it works, that's a big dangerous strategy. We're about to get it. Impressive news about how it works. Well, the opposite side of that, if it can, if you were Bowman is who's 31st. Yeah. So I have to keep an eye on that.
All right, pace cars on pit road. We're going back green flag racing. Busher's on the gas. Green flag is back in the air. Stage 2 underway. 3 wide already for third as Ryan Blaney and SVG split Chase Elliott, who did not stop under that caution. And Priest goes to the point, but how long can he stay there on those old tires? How long can Ryan Priest stay there on those old tires? Oh, watch out, Chase Elliott. Gosh, man. And once again, SVG and Ryan Blaney split Christopher Buescher. Now second and third goes Ryan Blaney and SVG. Oh, watch out. Hang on to Briscoe. Yep, no surprise that the old tire is not doing what they anticipated. What Chase Elliott and Ryan Priest and Chris Buescher anticipated. And here come the fresh tires of SVG right by Ryan Priest. Yeah, I'm not so sure what Chase Elliott and Chris Buescher or Ryan Preece were trying to accomplish there. Oh, they're still side by side. Easy, 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 easy. Yep. Oh! Looked like Bowman went in. Looked like Byron went in a bit too hot entering the bus stop. Oh, and Chastain just muscled past Ryan Preece out of the way. Yeah, he's not messing around. Yeah, the drivers who are on fresh tires are not messing around. They want to get by these. They want to get by the slow cars of Ryan Preece and Chris Buescher fast. Oh, and Buescher gets split once again. This time by Ty Gibbs and Michael McDowell. And here comes Kyle Busch to the inside of Ryan Preece, trying to go for the 5th spot. Watch out. Watch out. The guys who are on the old tires are pretty much moving roadblocks or moving chicanes out there. And these drivers are trying their best to get around them. Whoa! What is going on? 4 wide? What? No way they can make it 4 wide. Okay, they're back to 3 wide. What in the world? Jeez. It is tight, tight, tight. Golly. Golly. Yeah, you're going to have to pit at some point, Elliott, dude. Whoa! And around goes Josh Berry! Into the Armco barrier on the outside, exiting turn 5. Can he keep it going? All right, he's got to refire it. You got to keep it going again. Yep, Josh Berry's got it going again. That's a tough break once again for Berry. And Elliott's on pit road to get fresh tires now. Oh, and the caution is out. Caution's out now. Yep, yellow is out. As they just said, debris exiting turn 5 from Josh Berry's car. Yep, there it is. There it is. Ah, yep. Yeah, they're all just checked up. They're all checked up. Yep. Oh! Wow, Ty Dillon just missed Josh Berry. Whew, that was close. Oh gosh. And that's pretty solid contact with the Armco. Whoa! That's a little mix up there. That was a little bit of a mix up. Oh! A little shoving incident there near the rear of the car.
And so the Henry guys do things a little differently than some here. I talked to their pit crew coach this morning, and he reminded me that the tire changers stay where they are, if you will. They don't reverse direction. So the rear stays there, he becomes the front, the front becomes the rear. He said the hardest part, though, is what happens at the back of the car. They're not used to all of that stuff going on back there when they reverse these pit stops. So, Steve, that's where the confusion is. Not confusion, but just practice that they don't do every week. And this week, caught this a little bit out there. Best thing I can equate it to is layups. Wherever you play basketball for kids league, whichever your dominant handle is, you can make a layup. Whether you're a good or bad basketball player, that feels pretty common. Then you try to use your non-dominant hand, I can barely even make a layup. So for the gas man, the tire changes, it's the same job, but it's awkward. You're stepping with the wrong foot first. You're moving in the wrong direction. The choreography, the timing, just everything is backwards. We talked about it in the pre-race. It's the smallest detail. The big difference, Jeff, is pit stops used to be multiple seconds slower. Now these teams are doing it basically just a few hundredths of a second slower than they do at the ovals. It's amazing to watch them. Those guys are so trained. They do such a great job. Another thing that happened there, which is really important at this racetrack, most road courses for that matter, is just the communication from the spotter. There's multiple spotters around the racetrack, and sometimes because of that, there's miscommunication because you normally only have one guy. The spotters did a great job of telling Chase, caution's probably going to come out, and the pit road is open. Small things make a big difference. We've seen races won at this racetrack because the spotters see an incident. They get a guy on pit road at the right time and others don't. Good communication from some guys that don't normally do it. A lot of blocking here, no real takers in the front except for Ty Gibbs getting off strategy a little bit with 21. And then I assume we're going to see the 63-17 pusher as expected.
Yep. And there's the drivers that did not stop. Oh, Ty Gibbs on pit road, surprisingly. And we'll see what happens as we're preparing for the restart, as we're still working this caution.
And then before you know it, you're meeting family. At Credit One Bank, we believe having the credit to rewards for the little moments today can lead to even bigger ones tomorrow. Earn up to 10x points on travel and 5x points on dining. The Credit One Bank Wander American Express card. Credit One Bank, for what's ahead. Wednesday items. Radio of misfortune is now Wendy's. It's pure torture. Excruciating central. Enjoy the English.
Do not surrender.
If you want to keep people who shoot out on it, what are you going to do to be a great maker?
Friday at 10 on US.
Hello?
Hi there. This is Regional Power and Utility. We're calling you about an outstanding balance.
I thought I paid that.
Your schedule for payment should hopefully resolved today. But I can help you make payment right now.
Not today. Nice try. Spot the red flags so you can protect yourself from fraud with the AARP Fraud Watch Network.
Hi, Maya. I'm doing more today so I can focus more on tomorrow.
Visit Kaskali.com and learn how Kaskali can do more for you. Less carbs, more possibilities. Egg Life Egg White Wraps can do all your faves. Sweet, savory, snack-worthy. Oh, it's got range. Also protein. Egg Life. Sticky protein.
All right, and we are back just in time for the restart as SVG's on the gas, and we're back racing at the Glen. Oh, side by side again between Byron and Kyle Busch. And KB up to the 5th spot. Yeah, Kyle Busch is not messing around. You know he wants to win so badly. It's been over a year since the last time he went to victory lane. Oh, McDowell a little bit wide through turn 6, but gathers it back up. Oh, and there's Riley Herbst trying to take a peek underneath Austin Dillon, but no can do. But man, this is a mess back here. 3 wide nearly between Denny Hamlin, Brian Priest, and Ty Gibbs. Oh, watch out, Reddick. Busch is right next to you, dude. Yeah, Chase Elliott, Chris Buescher, and the guys that just pitted, they've got a lot of work to do to try to get back through this field. Oh, and there's Suarez going underneath Nemechek for that position. And this battle's still going on deep in the field. Back with Suarez and Nemechek. Contact going through turn 2. And Nemechek clears Suarez for that position. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Whoa, Denny Hamlin trying to take a peek underneath Chase Elliott through the bus stop. No avail. Grandpa, can I wreck so I can get out of this car and watch Bluey? Ty, you can't wreck on purpose. You'll be suspended. Or you'll be parked. Looking at Bubba Wallace. Very impressive paint scheme for Bubba Wallace. But up front, the road course specialist, SVG, leading the way here at the Glen. Hello, Jessica Norman.
For just $1 more, you can make it a Happy Gilmore meal and get a collectible cup.
Gilmore with his own meal deal? Hey, Shooter, I love your cup. Actually, you need a Happy Gilmore meal.
Todd's last sale of the summer has been extended. Save up to 25% on
Oh, McDowell's pitting.
September 22nd. And see why Pods is the most awarded container moving company. But don't wait. Book now and save up to 25% at pods.com.
When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one.
Oh, same with Justin Haley.
The cold heat. The cold lager, cold filter, cold package. Nothing cold refreshment. Coolers Light. Choose chill.
Applebee's 2 for $25. So then, get 1 appetizer and 2 entrees like bologna, chicken, parmesan, fettuccine.
Choose 1 appetizer and 2 entrees. Applebee's iconic 2 for $25.
Sorry, Marie in that truck. This Labor Day sale is going on now. Find hot buys for every room, starting at just $199. Plus, for a limited time, you can save up to $1,000 store-wide, or pay no interest until 2030 when you buy in store. Only at Ashley. Safe Let Repair, Safe Let Replace.
Sometimes things fall right.
Who won the first stage? Chris Buescher. And there's some more drivers heading to pit lane to pit.
Awesome. And Safe Let can come to you for free, anytime, anywhere, and do everything you need to get back on the road. All set. Here you go. Thank you. Take care. Get it fixed now and pay later at safelight.com.
Safe Let Repair, Safe Let Replace.
Is this the third stage? No, it's still the second stage, but we're in the final laps of the second stage.
Sonic Smasher, Grills, pickles, and Dilly Ranch. Tangy pickle taco, pickle Rita slush, pickle flavored bubbles. It's called Big Bill Meal, and it's a world hard.
Did SVG win the second stage? Well, he's about to win the second stage. Like I said, we're in the final laps of the second stage. They're coming to 3 to go in stage 2. Oh, never mind. SVG just pitted. Same with Ross Chastain and Chase Briscoe. So that hands the lead over to Ryan Blaney. And SVG's down and away.
As Chase Briscoe continues his scout championship journey, and the balance was better that run, but he's still struggling with confidence in 3.
And Briscoe's down and away. There's Ross Chastain. And some new tires on the car. And he's down and he's away. And alongside SVG, almost a drag race off. But SVG pulls out ahead of his teammate. Does Blaney come to pit road or does he stay out? And yep, Blaney stays out. Blaney's going to stay out and take the stage win. 2 to go this time in stage number 2. Pit road is closed this time by. We lost someone in the race at Bowman Gray. I don't know if I heard that. They died riding the car. Yeah, I did hear that, NASCAR fan. I did mention that at the beginning of the live stream. That race car driver's name was Robbie Brewer, who suffered a heart attack in a late model race at Bowman Gray Stadium. Yeah, I did say at the beginning of the stream, prayers go out to his family and friends who knew him very close. Did Robbie ever race in NASCAR and ARCA? I don't think so. I don't think so. Meanwhile, look at this gaggle of cars right here. Look at this mess going on right here as we're on the final lap of stage number 2. Oh, a lot of pushing and shoving. There's Nemechek and Gibbs going at it. Oh, what is Ryan Preece doing? What was Ryan Preece doing? Oh, watch out, Eric Jones. Got pushed way wide through the grass. Hang on to it. That was close for Eric Jones. Oh! Ryan Preece tried to shut him off. Whoa, someone! Oh, Nemechek hard in the barriers! Yeah, I did see some smoke as well through that camera shot, but then the camera panned out and Nemechek into the barriers. Well, the caution is going to come out anyways because Ryan Blaney's going to win stage number 2. Jeez. Looked like Nemechek got into the curbs in turns 2 and 3 and knocked his teammate off the course. Oh, there goes the camera. And Nemechek, oh, whoa. Looked like Nemechek went in a bit too hard in the carousel and just lost it.
Network just hit 100 million visitors. So we're throwing a party now that we're the go-to site for home shoppers.
You don't think that's a little over the top?
100 million, Marcy, that's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, we get that every month.
Excuse me?
What are you gonna do? Throw a party every month?
Party every month, everybody! The change the song on homes.com is the place to find a place.
What are you willing to do to be a rainmaker?
Next, after the race, stay tuned for the NASCAR Cup Series Porsche show to get a special look at USA's new series for Rainmaker, premiering Friday at 10 on USA. The NBA is coming home to NBC and streaming on
Wednesday albums. Radial and Misfortune is now Watkins. It's pure torture. Uniquely excruciating deep central. Enjoy the
Hi, it's Christina again. I'm here to tell you about an all-new special offer. Jacuzzi bath remodel has a design you'll love at a price you can afford. We're waiving all installation costs and postponing all payments for up to 1 year. And best of all, they can install it in as little as 1 day with no stress and no mess. Take advantage of this special TV offer today.
Go to Jacuzzi Bath.
Grandpa, can I move to Hendrick? Why would you want to move to Hendrick, Ty?
Save up to 80% at the jewelry exchange. Quarter carat stud, $69. Undies, $149. Stone Razor Studs 1990. Guaranteed to.
Because that's the best thing over there. Ty, they're a Chevrolet team. Because they're the best team. Ty, that's a Chevrolet team. Have you ever ran a Chevrolet before? No. Oh, Nemechek. Gibbs just punted Nemechek out of the way. Wow. Gibbs just punted Nemechek out of there. Yep. Just got shipped out of there. Gibbs was like, move, bitch. I guess that's one way to move someone out of the way. Yeah, I guess so.
In today's race, in today's NASCAR, high speeds in this racetrack, which is the consistent since the day we first came here. Contact that corner, it will send you around. It's almost impossible to control the race car. All right, so pit road is open. Here we go. The tank is coming in this stage 2 right. And several laps, 3 or 4 laps before the end of that stage, we had our first point of separation between the 2 guys who dominated this race.
Well, they just showed the replay and they showed that they were showing the onboard camera of Ty Gibbs going through the carousel, and he just punted John Hunter Nemechek out of the way. So that's what sent John Hunter Nemechek into the tire barriers, just because Ty Gibbs got into him.
When my doctor gave me Breasttree for my COPD, I noticed things changed. Breasttree gave me better breathing starting within 5 minutes. It also reduced flare-ups.
Breasttree won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It's not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breasttree more than prescribed. Breasttree may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsening breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
Ask your doctor about Breasttree.
You can get this fixed now or a day later. You can get this fixed now or a day later. Get this fixed now and a day later in 4 interest-free payments at SafeLife.com.
SafeLife repairs, SafeLife replace. Your mental health is better. But having uncontrollable body movements called TD, tardive dyskinesia, can feel embarrassing.
I asked my doctor about treating my TD with
Ingrezza. Number 1 prescribed Ingrezza is clinically proven to treat TD, quickly reducing TD movements by greater than 5 times in 2 weeks. 98% of people were still satisfied with Ingrezza after 2 years, and you can keep taking most mental health meds.
Ingrezza can cause depression, suicidal thoughts, or actions in patients with Huntington's disease. Call your doctor if you become depressed, have sudden behavior, mood changes, or suicidal thoughts. Don't take Ingrezza if allergic. Serious side effects may include allergic reactions like sudden, potentially fatal swelling in eyes, sleepiness, the most common side effect, and heart rhythm problems. Know how Ingrezza affects you before operating a car or dangerous machinery. Report fever, stiff muscles, or problems thinking. Disease might be life-threatening. Shaking, stiffness, drooling, and trouble moving with balance may occur. Taking control starts with asking your doctor about Ingrezza.
Right now at Ashley's Labor Day sale, get a free adjustable base solid mattress purchase. Plus, you can snooze now and pay later with no interest until 2030 when you buy in store. Shop more Labor Day mattress deals in store and online. Only at Ashley. Cod's last sale of the summer has been extended. Save up to 25% 20% on moving and storage until September 22nd. And CY Pods is the most awarded container moving company. But don't wait. Book now and save up to 25% at pods.com.
Wednesday, Adams. Your life just took a dark turn. I regret to inform you that I have devised the meal of misfortune with Wendy's. It's pure torture for your taste buds. 4 nightmares dips and dread. Don't waste my time asking which ones you'll get. You must surrender to your fate. Enjoy the English.
Back at Watkins Glen and on this stage today, I think it bears mentioning. We're not even
Kyle Busch's zone scheme is getting a new look. The zone scheme is getting a new look. Dang. Dang.
If you look at the points earned all day long, the problem is everyone playing the points game is still playing the points game. They earned the second, third, and fourth most points when you look at the guys around the cut line coming into the day. Yeah, but the issue is if you don't play that.
Is that it? The zone scheme doesn't look like much. It doesn't look like much for now, but I'm looking forward to see how it looks like when it's finished.
Starting to see the tempers flare up a little bit after that incident a moment ago with Ty Gibbs and John Hunter Nemechek. So we'll see how this stage 3 plays out.
Yeah, 20 laps for stage 1, 20 for stage 2, 50 for stage 3. Need to remind you that court is in session on USA Network's new thriller, The Rake, based on the best-selling novel by John Grisham. That is the series premiere this Friday, August 15th.
Remember last week whenever they did the chili ad? Oh, the Chili's ad. Ride the Dente. Oh my gosh.
So, mentioned earlier about that separation. When we go back to green, Stevie, Ryan Blaney, who has led the most laps in his road course career in Cup Series competition, you'll see that flag first. This man we're riding with Shane Mansfield will start in 12th. Yeah, so Blaney, Byron, Bell all have the oldest tires, as you see on our screen right there. They also are going to need the most fuel. So those three are going to have to absolutely wait on fuel during their pit stops. I feel it's the same way for Bowman. Starting with Gibbs, I think they could do a normal 4-tire stop and probably get enough fuel in their car. SVG needs to get less fuel, but I think he's going to want to take 4 tires anyway, so it's not going to be a big decision. We expect that you can run 31 or 32 laps under green, so that means about lap 58, the pit window opens 5. Tires slip and slide.
All right, about to go back racing once again. The final stage is about to get underway. 45 laps. Once they get the restart, and Ryan Blaney's on the gas. Green flag is back in the air. Final stage underway. And Ty Gibbs not wasting any time, trying to go 3 wide underneath Christopher Bell and Alex Bowman, but to no avail. Well, he's still hanging tough with them. Oh, this is tight. Oh, Jesus. Everybody's still jostling for position as they made it cleanly somehow through the S's. Now they're breaking into the bus stop.
Chase Elliott get into the bus stop. Main place. Picked up 3 spots for the restart. Just like Kyle Busch side by side down on the carousel, pushing the outside line.
Oh, a lot of bouncing back there. Oh, KB taking a peek underneath Kyle Busch. 3 wide. Aggressive move underneath Hamlin and Tyler Reddick. And Chastain's trying to make a move as well. Oh, contact! And around goes KB right in front of the field. Hamlin gets caught up in it. Somehow they kept it straight. But geez, again? What is happening? Oh, jeez. Looked like Chastain forced it underneath Hamlin, who then got into Kyle Busch, and Kyle Busch went spinning. Jeez. Oh, yikes. Hocevar's on board. Oh, wow. Oh, Kyle Busch on board. Oof. Oof. Kyle's lucky he didn't go all the way around, but jeez. But my gosh. Well, entering turn 7, Ross Chastain tried to dive underneath Denny Hamlin. They made contact, and that sent Hamlin up into Kyle Busch, which sent the 8 car spinning, and Denny Hamlin had no place to go. But somehow they were able to keep it straight. Yep. This is onboard shot with Ty Gibbs. Hmm. Hmm. Yep.
And Ty Gibbs has stayed in the game so far, Jeff, in 7th, right in front of Ryan Preece in 6th. Having a fantastic day, as you guys mentioned. So they did it at lap 30, Steve. And there was a lot of conjecture in the garage area this morning. You hit as soon as the window opened to make it to the end of the race. But with all this tire fall off, Steve, would you want to go a little bit longer? Split stage 3 in half. I think a lot of teams are thinking as soon as that window opens.
Split stage 3 in half. How will that work? Oh, there goes Ty Gibbs to the inside of Ryan Preece, trying to make some room. Whoa! Gibbs got really squirrely off turn 7. You had Suarez as your underdog? Okay. Well, he's running in the top 10 right now. Here it is again. Ty Gibbs getting loose. Oh, hang on to it. Hang on to it, Gibbs. And it looks as though these drivers are now getting settled into their positions until they have to pit again. When they will pit, that's yet to be determined.
Laps to go here at the Go Bowling at the Glen. Can it be a poles and victory lane day for Ryan Blaney?
We'll see. But Ryan Blaney continuing to show the way here in the Glen.
Nice. It's a bit overwhelming running the business and someone needs a vacation. A what? A vacation. Like taking a break from the stresses of life and work. I like when I'm logging everyone's hours so I can sit for a while. I like when I'm making a delivery in my van and the song comes on that I like. You know. So like when I take my work van to the car wash and it's all quiet in that tunnel for like 5 minutes. No, it's like when you go away and you take pictures and I don't know, I've never been on one either.
Oh. Ride the Dente. There's that commercial.
Is this here country song about Chili's Presidente margaritas just a shameless way to sell Chili's Presidente margaritas? Yep, sure is. Presidente.
Push guy, cold and smooth smile series. If you encounter one, chances are there's a pack nearby.
Whoa, Hocevar is slow on the track. Did he get spun? That's my guess. But meanwhile, there's a battle for position between Tyler Reddick and Chase Elliott. Oh, jeez! And he's about to get split by Briscoe. Oh, gosh! That was a bit of a risky move for Briscoe. Took it right away from Elliott. That was for 12th.
With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Premium Wireless. Gonna get 30, 30, gonna get 30, gonna get 20, 20, 20, gonna get 20, 20, gonna get 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, just 15 bucks a month. So, mobile Premium Wireless.
This check is ton for steroids.
Mobile Premium Wireless. 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. So,
What new coffee do you drink?
All American Club combo. Extra healthy. Cheers.
For just $1 more, you can make it a Happy Gilmore meal and get a collectible cup.
Gilmore with his own meal deal. Hey, shooter, I love your cup. Actually, we can have.
I'm looking at Busher, who's all over the back bumper of Suarez.
Exciting careers are available now nationwide, ensuring the U.S. Navy has its next generation of submarines. You're looking for a stable, impactful career? Visit buildsubmarines.com. We build giants because it takes one to build one. Really from buildsubmarines.com forward. As we welcome you back to Go Bowling
Whoa.
at the Glen. You're watching the
Now running on board with Michael McDowell. As it looks as though those tires are starting to give out for Chase Elliott as he's under attack from McDowell. And here goes Christopher Bell diving to the inside of Alex Bowman for the 4th spot. I don't know if he got it or not. But there goes McDowell right by Chase Elliott. Oh, yep. Hocevar did spin. Contact from McDowell. That's what happened. Have I ever gone bowling before? A few times. Yeah. But meanwhile, back up front, Ryan Blaney has been caught by SVG. And it looks as though Ryan Blaney's going to let him have it. Yes, he is. Jeez. That was a bit loud. That was a bit loud. The fans cheering when SVG took the lead. That was a bit loud. Here comes some drivers pitting. Ryan Preece is on pit road. Same with Christopher Buescher. And Tyler Reddick and Ty Dillon is also on pit road. Buescher down and away. Same with Ryan Preece. Oh, Ross Chastain! He just sent Briscoe wide through the gravel. Keeps it straight somehow. Oh my gosh, Chastain. Oh gosh, what is up with Chastain, man? What is up with Chastain today, man? Oh my gosh. Golly. Oh my gosh. Oh, Byron's on pit road along with Wallace, Gillen, and KB. Byron's down and away, topped off with fuel. Chastain wants to channel his inner Jeff Gordon 2010 in him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And here comes Blaney on pit road. Who's gonna win? I'm not so sure yet. But right now, SVG is in prime position to take the win. Anyways, Blaney's on pit road getting serviced up. Same with Austin Dillon and Cole Custer on pit road. And Blaney is down and away. Same with Austin Dillon. Back with this mess going on. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Everybody's getting anxious. There goes Chastain right on by Ty Gibbs for the 4th spot. Okay. Jeez. Oh, Cole Custer penalty. Too fast entering for Cole Custer. And here's Elliott getting serviced up. And Swartz is also on pit road getting serviced up. Elliott's down and away. Whoa, watch out. Is Logano going for position? Oh, jeez. Whole gaggle of cars right there. 3 wide. Watch out. Yeah, Ty Gibbs looks as though he's getting frustrated behind that 54 car. Golly. Here's Christopher Bell getting serviced up, along with Alex Bowman and Justin Haley on pit road as well. And Bell's down and away. Grandpa, can I be Noah? What for, Ty? Right, and Bowman's down and away. Same with Justin Haley. All right. Yep, Ty Gibbs coming in this time by. Keselowski has turned it around the second half of the year. Is it too late? Is it too late though to make the postseason? I guess so. I believe it is too late for Keselowski to make the postseason. Because after this race, we've only got 2 more races before the postseason, that being Richmond and Daytona. So I think it's a bit too late. Although I would say don't count out Daytona. Because anything could happen at that track. Whoa! Oh, that's a bit of a slow stop. The jack just missed. The jack just fell out of the jackman's hands. That cost him a little bit of time. This is not the worst race right now. Yeah, I agree. This has been pretty much tame, to be honest. This race has been tame for the most part. A little bit of, along with strategy and a little bit of chaos here and there. It's been okay. But when will SVG pit though? Because from the looks of it, he can't make it on fuel. Meanwhile, this battle for second is going on between Chase Briscoe and Ross Chastain. You gotta wonder, will Ross Chastain get the payback? Will Ross Chastain get paid back from Chase Briscoe after Chastain sent Briscoe through the dirt in the inner loop? Will Briscoe remember that once he gets to him?
What are you
Nope, just a clean pass. Briscoe makes the pass easily on Chastain. Nope, but Ross Chastain makes a crossover move, and he takes second position back from Briscoe. Oh, it's Cody Ware in 15th. Pfft, wow.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. A heartbeat strong, steady, unwavering. Like the people who keep this country moving, doing what they do best. Helping neighbors, pitching in.
Back with the leader, SVG, and here comes the leader. SVG is pitting this time by.
Dependability comes standard. 28 to go, Watkins Glen gets working, comes to pit road, and this was a bad all along.
And here comes his teammate, Ross Chastain, in as well. Yep, Van Gisbergen down and away. And here's his teammate, Ross Chastain. Come on, Byron, get by that slow prick. Get by that criminal. There you go. Gosh. There's Allmendinger on pit lane. Oh, is this still Jessica Norman on your other account? You're Kylan? Did I pronounce that right? Kylan? Okay. All right. Oh, it's Keselowski and Cindric, second and third right now. Yep, those drivers still have to make their pit stops. And here comes Cindric. Here comes Cindric on pit lane. First time you saw me live streaming was Indianapolis? Yeah. Uh-huh. Ooh, that is tight. But Elliott just gets in front of Cindric. That was close. Can I wait for San Diego? No, I cannot. I cannot wait for San Diego next year.
Two races following the drop of the checkered flag here today at Watkins Glen.
Here's Logano on pit lane now, along with Carson Hocevar as well. Logano's down and away. There's Hocevar getting serviced up. And Hocevar's down and away. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Oh, Jesus, Suarez. Oh, that's a big bump through the inner loop. Jeez, a lot of jumping. A lot of jumping there. Oh my goodness. Oh. Jeez, Kyle Busch is just getting bounced around like a ping pong ball out on that track. All right. This could be the last commercial break of the race if this race stays green. 23 laps to go. Chase Briscoe up front, but he has to pit. When will he pit? That's yet to be determined.
Members save up to 20%. With that kind of discount, you can stay at a place with a killer spa. Get a manicure, clean up the hotels everywhere. Hotels.com. Members save up to 20% at hundreds of thousands of hotels. They did it. How can I?
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Word to wisdom for the family. Eat more wings. Wow. Let that sink in. Kids, I think we all agree that these were words that your grandfather used.
To watch, presented by Credit One Back Chip. Who you like to look up? Yeah, I like Ryan Blaney. I know that SVG has tons of speed left.
All right, Credit One Bank wants to watch now. Oh, watch out, Busher. Round the right side of McDowell. Oh, man. And Briscoe's pitting. Same with Michael McDowell. Briscoe and Michael McDowell are in their pit stalls. So the only driver that's left out there is Brad Keselowski.
I don't necessarily think about this man here, William Byron, as a road course specialist for good, but we have to remember that he won here 2 years ago. He has got great finishes here at the Glen, and he's the series' most recent winner. And just this week, William said, I really feel that win in Iowa, even though it's nailed on him running out of gas. He said it's got the momentum.
Oh.
Everything back up, the belief in this team. And he said it was the juice that we needed. So let's see how far he can go, and can he take the fight to Shane Ginsburg down the pylon? You see Kyle Briscoe off from pit road, back in about the same position with a little bit fresher tires in the car.
Yep.
And we do get that yellow after the
Yep, Keselowski's low on gas. He's very low on gas. He has to pit soon. Don't go in the pits, Brad. Well, Brad is low on gas. He needs to. Well, Brad is low on gas. He has to pit soon. He can't stay out there long. Right, as Alessandro just said, Keselowski is going to pit in 2 laps or so.
Chase Elliott, the elevation change on this racetrack. Come back, man. Small mistake, you find yourself in that hole. And this is a tough day for the drivers in that other line. For a guy who's won back-to-back here in the Glen, 4 road course races in a row in his career. This place is so special. His first win, but sitting in 20th at the moment. They're still fighting as hard as any of the other guys, right?
Jeez.
19 positions further back.
Oh my gosh, they're all just jumbled in that single line. Single line, my goodness. Oh, that was a little close between Briscoe and Haley. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Here's Riley Herbst going to the inside of Josh Bilicki, it looks like. P14 for Riley Herbst. How about it? Oh, man. Okay, Bilicki, get out of the way, dude. Get out of the way, Bilicki. Allmendinger, what are you doing? What are you doing, Allmendinger? Oh, man. Oh, man. That was risky. "19 laps to go, and Keselowski is still up there, but how long can he stay out there? Because he has to pit. He has to pit soon. He cannot make it on gas." Okay.
You must run your true fate. Enjoy the English.
Here goes Chase Elliott to the inside of Ty Dillon. Whatever position that is. And Elliott clears Dillon.
Sale of the summer has been extended. Save up to 25% on moving and storage until September 22nd. And CY Pods is the most awarded container moving company. But don't wait. Book now and save up to 25% at pods.com.
Oh, there's Justin Haley through the inner loop. Made that easy on Ty Dillon.
Labor Day sale is going on now. Find hot buys for every room starting at just $199. Plus, for a limited time, you can save up to $1,000 store-wide. Or pay no interest until 2030 when you buy in store. Only at Ashley.
What you want to do is save hundreds with individual customizes your car insurance. That's great, but can you...
Oh my gosh, this is tight. That was tight.
Only pay?
No, Cindric round the outside of Ty Dillon. And here's Ross Chastain going for a pass on Alex Bowman. And he's going to take that position.
There's a place named Map Tree, a secret spot, a high-performance hideout for cars that crave chaos. Brakes, check. No cage, check. The spoiler's so big it doubles as a picnic table. Oh, you bet. Every 8 years, we nail every second.
Yeah, this is going to get good. Oh, Keselowski's on pit road. That hands the lead over to SVG. Yep, Keselowski on pit road with 16 laps to go. So SVG now maintains the lead. Keselowski down and away.
Runs up front, chasing down and Busher and Byron trying to make his way to victory lane. Blaney has been one of the best students for Joey Hand. Hand says he is absorbing everything he needs and really applies it on track here. So Joey, a good resource for Ford and this weekend for Keselowski and for Blaney.
Still very much an active driver too, Dave, in the IMSA Weather NASCAR Championship. As
Nope.
we had a pass during the break. Take a look at
Was this for second? Whoa, Busher just outbraked Byron through the inner loop, and he made it easy. Oh, wow.
Well, it was a mistake a year ago by the driver of the 88 getting into that driver's side wall on the right side, getting into the bus stop that allowed the 17 to pass him back. I think that's the key if you're Busher.
Yep, flashback to last year between SVG and Chris Busher. When SVG clipped the inside arm co-bearer, that sent him wide, and Busher saw the opportunity and took it. Just muscled SVG out of the way. And SVG tried to get back at him, but his car got loose, couldn't catch it, and Busher ended up winning that race last year. Imagine if that happens again. Yeah, imagine. Well, they're running first and second again. Van Gisbergen and Busher first and second once again. Kyle Busch and Austin Dillon is 10th and 11th. Yep. Dillon in the 10th spot and Kyle Busch in the 11th spot. 13 laps to go.
Chase Elliott, the driver before that, took out that goal. Jeff Gordon, who won 6 in a row. SVG is showing what muscle he has in the road courses right now out front.
Who's going to get in front of them and battle? And then battle? I don't know. Not so sure about that. In such a short Cup career so far, SVG is in the conversation of greatest road course drivers in NASCAR history. Yep, he currently sits at 4 career wins, all on road courses, and he could possibly be looking at a 5th career win on a road course, and possibly go 4 in a row on the road course. First time since Chase Elliott. First time since Chase Elliott that a driver won 4 in a row on road courses. Could that happen again for SVG? That's yet to be determined.
Sitting in fifth right now, and they have told him you are consistently faster than Ryan Blaney right in front of you. We can go get fourth easily, Kim.
Pablo is currently running in the 6th position. He's finished top 10 in the last 3 races. His longest top 10 streak in the Cup Series. Well, that's 4 races. It happened back in 2022. Looking to match that today. What a bragging point if it happens on a road course. We know they haven't been his script. A couple laps ago, he said the car was stumbling, so they switched to fuel pump 2. Everything A-OK now for Bubba. As his teammate, Tyler Reddick, runs behind him in the 7th position. Talk with crew chief Billy Scott this morning. Said, man, we have got to find momentum. We had it for a while, then we've lost it recently. Tyler telling me they've been working on their road course program. He was hoping that the work that they have done for the last month would show up today. It has currently running in the 7th position.
Jim, feel free to call this at least partial victory for Daniel Suarez today when I talked to him.
Partial victory for Suarez, running in the 8th spot. Very solid run. Which one do I like better, Austin or Kyle Busch? I don't know. To be honest.
Austin Dillon running in the 10th position, and he's coming off a top 10 finish at Iowa. That was the team's first top 10 since Texas back in May. And as you look at his road course kind of resume, he only has 2 top 10s in 43 Cup road course starts. Would love to add another today. Talking to Richie also said we're really just starting to click. We have potential right there. And it looks like it's starting to show up for this 3 team.
Yeah, that top 10 might get
There goes Briscoe, who's on the freshest tires. Just got by Austin Dillon. That's for the 10th spot. 10 laps to go. Why are we going to commercial? Okay, going to commercial with 10 laps to go. At least it's side by side, but that's odd. That's very odd.
Stream the last lap of the race and order some last-minute school supplies while the kids enjoy the last moments of summer. Switch to Straight Talk and spend less on wireless with a free 5G phone on us, on America's most reliable 5G network. Straight Talk, official partner.
And meanwhile, back with this gaggle of cars, Eric Jones squeezing right past Chase Elliott.
$1 corn dogs, $1 mozzarella sticks, and $1 soft pretzel twist every day from 2 to 5 p.m. Sonic Stackyam. Live free, eat Sonic. When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one. You want the coldest. The cold lager, cold filter, cold package. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coolers Light. Choose it.
Change is always happening. It's part of life. Here at Xfinity, we want to do our part to keep one thing the same. With a 5-year price guarantee on our internet. So no matter how your other costs change, you get 5 years of the most reliable Wi-Fi with our best equipment included. For a price that stays exactly the same.
You can get this fixed now or later. You can get this fixed now.
Did I hear about the news yesterday? Yes, I did. I did talk. Oh, you're not talking about Connor Zilch? Are you talking about Robbie Brewer? I did mention that early on in the stream. Oh, Ty Gibbs pinning once again. Probably to top off. Whoa, what happened to Nemechek? Austin Hill. I also did mention that. I did mention that as well at the beginning of the stream. As I said early in the stream, this cannot continue with Austin Hill. This cannot continue. Even after a week after coming from suspension, after coming from a week suspension for what he did to Eric Almirola and Indy, he's still causing madness on the track. Seriously. I don't know what to say at this point for Austin Hill.
Watkins Glen, weekend short track racing next weekend. Saturday, August 16th, we will see you from Richmond. It's going to be fantastic. Here on USA, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Prior to that, there's NASCAR from the Truck Series action on FS2 and also the race on FS1. After the practice sessions, we have 2 hour practice and qualifying here for Cup Series on True TV. So big weekend next weekend at Richmond. John Hunter Nemechek comes to pit road.
What happened to Nemechek? What happened? Whoa! Loose off turn 4 through the S's. Sliding it. Wow! What a save! What a save by Nemechek. What a save. Car control locks the brakes, keeps it straight. Wow.
Meanwhile, back up front and leading to the tune of 6 seconds is Shane Van Gisbergen here aboard the WeatherTech Chevrolet for Trackhouse Racing. 6.5 to go. Yeah, a little bit less than that before this guy can get redemption for what went down last year on that final lap. His teammate Daniel Suarez is running in the top 10, and here's Ross Chastain.
This team, SVG's teammate Ross Chastain in the 12th. He's caught up to Austin Dillon. He is now caught up to Austin Dillon. This is for the 11th spot. Oh, Keselowski, flat tire! Right rear tire is flat on Keselowski's car. He gets it down to pit lane, but jeez. But jeez, man. Jeez. Even under pit strategy, Keselowski still cannot catch a break. He's down and away. But back up with the leader. 5 laps to go for Shane Van Gisbergen, trying to go 4 road course races in a row with wins. He's holding a nice solid gap over Christopher Buescher, or Chris Buescher, however you want to say it. And in 3rd place is Christopher Bell, a solid run for C. Bell in that 20 car. Then it's William Byron in 4th, Ryan Blaney, who started on the pole in the top 5. Then it's Daniel Suarez, Chase Briscoe. Well, Briscoe's hounding on Suarez for the 6th spot. Then it's Bubba Wallace, Tyler Reddick, and Ryan Preece rounding out the top 10. Yep, Shane Van Gisbergen is him on road courses. Everywhere else, he's he is an afterthought for the most part. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much accurate. As he just crossed the line with 4 laps to go. He's got a good enough gap, about 8 seconds over Buescher. This battle is still going on between Todd Gillen and Alex Bowman. And it looks as though Gillen will take that position away from Bowman. And meanwhile, there's a battle going on for second as Christopher Bell is caught up to Chris Buescher. Yeah, Bell has caught Buescher for second. Priest is going to have a good finish. However, it is not good enough. He needs to lead laps, win stages to close in on points to teammate Buescher. Yeah, I don't think Priest has enough time though to do that. We've only got Richmond and Daytona, and that's it. So I don't think Priest could be able to challenge Buescher to win it or to get into the postseason. He might get there, but it's going to be close. But I think Priest is going to come up just short. Whoa, good run for Christopher Bell through the inner loop. Whoa! Got a little squirrely, got into the wake of the 17 there. But still maintaining that gap. Buescher's still maintaining that gap. As we come back around through turn 6 and turn 7. As for the leader, SVG, he crosses the line now. 2 laps to go for Shane Van Gisbergen. SVG, about 6 miles away, about 5 miles away from the checkered flag. There goes Bell once again, trying to dive into the turn 1, can't do it. And what that's doing is pulling Buescher and Bell further and further away from the leader, SVG, who I think SVG has this race on lock now. Whoa! Bell again really loose through the inner loop, trying to get to Buescher, but I don't think he's gonna get there. He's gonna have one more lap to get to him. Meanwhile, riding on board with SVG through turn 6 and coming into turn 7. Through turn 7, under the bridge and under the flag stand, he's going to see the white flag. White flag, 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank for SVG. 7 turns away from checkered flag, from victory at the Glen. Last year, he was leading on the last lap, but one little mistake cost him the victory, and Buescher got right by him. Now, the next year later, he said, I'm going to come to Watkins Glen and get back what I deserved. And he's put on a clinic here in upstate New York, coming into the bus stop chicane one last time. The pride from Auckland, New Zealand, came from V8 Supercars. As the battle for second is heating up, here comes Christopher Bell. Underneath, Chris Buescher for second. He's clear. Bell goes to second. As they continue to battle, SVG has only 2 turns away. At this point, you can give him the key to the road courses, as SVG is 1 turn away from going 4 in a row on the roads. Through turn 7 SVG has done it. For the first time since Chase Elliott, SVG goes 4 in a row on the road courses. And SVG wins in upstate New York. And he's already celebrating that car in turn 1.
Consecutive road course win and 4th win as a rookie. Steve, for as long as you've been in the sport, that's special. Very special. He's showing his dominance on the road courses. I agree with Jeff. His ovals continue to improve. He's doing it with absolute humility. Every time he asks, all he does is talk about who his competitors are. He's very likable. And just a world-class talent on display. It's really as simple as that. And this sort of performance should be celebrated. No rookie in Cup history has ever won 4 races. And look at that. The Brickyard 400 winner, Bubba Wallace, congratulates him. His teammate Ross Chastain was right behind. He told me this morning he felt a bit beaten up after that big impact in the Xfinity race yesterday. Well, that pain has gone because there's a huge smile under that helmet. And you know what? Really special. Shane lost his mum in recent years, and he hasn't seen his dad since Christmas. He's homesick, and his dad, Robert, is here today. That makes it even more special, perhaps. Cheering success with your family makes it that much.
Taking a victory lap after pulling off pretty much, I guess you could say, redemption after last year. I guess you could say this is redemption for SVG at the Glen after that one mistake he made in the bus stop last year that allowed Chris Buescher to win. But this time, SVG flexed his muscles today. And he continues to burn out those tires on the front stretch. The second time SVG wins in the WeatherTech colors. He won at Chicago in those colors a few weeks back. Yep, that's right. Oh, there goes the rear tires. Watch the wall, watch the wall. And yep, there goes. There goes the tires. Yep, that's a burnout right there. He literally burned out those tires. My goodness. And here he comes, climbing out of the car once again. SVG proves that once again, he's the new king on the road. His teammate Ross Chastain congratulating him. All right, he's gonna kick the rugby ball. Here we go. Here we go. Right into the stands.
What a day for this race team. Jess coming in as well. And Jesse Marks. Does Watkins Glen haunt you no more?
Oh man, good to get that one back. Thank you everyone for coming out. What an awesome race. The last step was pretty clean out, but that all coming back through. I had a lot of fun, and thank you to WeatherTech Trackhouse. Carl was just amazing again, and to get another win, and I think we gave that bus stop ball another meter on that last lap. So, but yeah, awesome.
You lost your mom a while back, and your dad was here today. First time you've seen him since Christmas. Is it a little more personal?
Oh, it's just amazing to have him here. It's been a very tough year for Dad, and yeah, he hasn't been able to travel, so have him here for the next 3 weeks and share this with him. It's amazing.
I would have told you as we stood in Victory Lane in Chicago that you would be standing here, 4 Cup Series wins on the season, a new contract in hand. Would you believe me?
No, but that's the stuff you dream about, right? And I'm just a very lucky guy that gets to drive for an amazing bunch of people and just execute. Man, the day just went flawlessly, and I can't believe it. Really enjoyed it. And thanks again, everyone.
Yeah, 22 playoff points in the bank now, which is insane to think you would sit right now before it gets reseeded as the number 2 seed. What can this team do in the playoffs? I could carry you into the second round where there is another road course.
Yeah, who knows? But it ain't going to be easy. That's for sure. The first round, it's some very difficult. But I'm getting surrounded, and I'm enjoying myself, and it's a challenge, you know. But that's why we're here, and proper crack.
SVG delivers here at the Glen. Finally, after coming so close last year, he comes through with a win.
Yep, he redeemed himself from a year ago. He redeemed himself. With 5 Cup wins, SVG ties Alan Kulwicki in Cup career wins. In career Cup wins, yep. Well, that was something, all right. That was something. Not too much chaos, a little strategy here and there, and not surprisingly, SVG continues his dominance on the road. That's all I can say about this race. It wasn't like terrible. It was just like literally like not much happened today, and that's fine. Yes, Alessandro just said this race was calm compared to both trucks and Xfinity races this weekend. Yeah, after all that happened in the Cups, in the Xfinity and Truck Series over the course of the weekend, of course I did live reactions to the truck race, and it was a solid race until the overtimes happened. That truck race, get out of here with that. And we all know what happened in the Xfinity Series yesterday. Continuing to pray for Connor Zillage on a speedy recovery, and NASCAR has got to do something about Austin Hill because this cannot continue. Even after him being suspended for 1 week after what he did to Eric Almirola, he's still causing madness on the track. Come on now, something has got to give. But after all that, for the Cup race, I just wanted to see drivers like be themselves, not be too crazy on the track. We did see a little bit of craziness throughout the middle of the field, but not to the levels of how trucks and Xfinity were. So I'll take that as a positive right there. But overall, this race was fairly tame for the most part. It was mainly dominated with strategy, and SVG dominating. That's all I could say. But man, with 2 races to go, I think it's safe to say that KB is not making the postseason again this season. I'm sorry, but with how the is performing this season, and it continued on with this awful race at RCR, because RCR can't get their heads out of their asses with what's going on in the RCR camp, I think it's safe to say that KB is not making the postseason again this season. Yikes! And I'm sorry for all the Kyle Busch fans who had to hear that, but it's the truth of what RCR has done to Kyle Busch's career. Yeah, I'm sorry, KB fans, but I just don't see KB performing very well for the next two races. I think it's either win at Daytona or go home with nothing. I think it's Daytona or nothing for KB at this point. Sorry, Kyle Busch fans. SVG is currently the number 2 seed if the playoffs began right now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, imagine if the playoffs started right now. SVG would be so high up right now. But anyways, and also, fun fact, we now have a new rookie record for the Cup Series. Excuse me. Because with SVG's win with SVG's 4th win of the season as a rookie, he has now passed Jimmy Johnson as the new rookie record for wins in a single season with 4 wins this season. So how about that for SVG? Yeah, like I said, I don't have much to say about this race. It was fairly tame with strategy, not much chaos here and there, but given the fact of how the Trucks and Xfinity Series went this weekend, I'm satisfied with this race. And SVG has now gone 4 road course races in a row with wins. He's now tied Chase Elliott with that record. Does he potentially get to Jeff Gordon's record with 6 wins in a row on the road courses? It's possible that he could get there. It's very possible that SVG could tie Jeff Gordon's record with his record on the road courses so far. But that's yet to be determined. But as of right now, congrats to SVG on another clinic performance showing at the Glen and redeeming himself after what happened last year. As for the rating of this race, I'll give this race like a 7 out of 10. Either 6.5, in between a 6.5 and 7 out of 10 is what I'll rate this race. It wasn't too crazy. It wasn't that special. It was just mainly pitch strategy and SVG dominance. That's all I can say about this race. But anyways, that's it for Watkins Glen. Hope you guys enjoyed this race. I sure did. Next week they're off to Richmond Raceway for the second to last race of the regular season before the postseason starts. Now, as for reactions to Richmond and Daytona the very next week after Richmond, it's fingers crossed on what reactions I'll do there, because as mentioned before, I'm a Christian NASCAR fan, and me being on the West Coast, sunset, I can't watch any sporting events until sunset on Saturday night. So by the time sunset happens here on the West Coast, the races are going to be about over. So it's fingers crossed. It's to be decided on whether or not I do decide to do regular reactions or not to both Richmond and Daytona, since they're both held on Saturday nights. So we'll see what happens for the next 2 weeks. But I'll keep you guys posted. But until what happens for the next 2 weeks, it's been your boy, Cito Brown. You all have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see what happens for Richmond and Daytona in terms of reactions for both those races in the next coming weeks. Make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe down below as well for more live streaming content like this. So, until then, peace out, y'all.